Welcome back, everyone, to Race 10, R10s. So we're still holding on strong to 7th in the championship, right next to 6th, and quite possibly could reach 5th. So we're obviously going to try our best to get up into that 5th spot. Our car is doing decently. We're not really developing it any further, especially not the engine, since that's being a spec engine. But yeah, we just really need a parts reset with all the just massive jumps by Scuderia Rossini and Simon. So let's go ahead and get on with the weekend. Got a few things to read. Vitaly Volkov will be one of the weakest drivers. Yep, 3 stars, not great. Motorbike champion though. Should probably have in racing stock cars. Driving in circles. How hard could it be? How hard could it be, huh? All right, tire heating. Yeah, maybe. Designing a clothing line. Esme Light. Does that get us up to... Nope. Alright. Gonna be voting on the type of tires used next season. Again, we've already looked at Volkov. And again, we have nobody left to scout. So... yeah, who's actually... I wish we could sort by ability and... age. I guess we could do 16, 22. There we go. That helps. So the best driver we could get right now is Santiago Pehunate, and doesn't have really any more potential to go. So we just missed out of Vera Cresticielli. Not great marketability. Anyways, let us get on with the weekend. We've got Golden Tiger. And we're gonna go 5-4. We should have no new parts, but parts are going along pretty well, so should be pretty good. What is 41 days after the race? So, and then we'll pop the average ones back in and let them increase as well. So without further ado, let's get on with Ardennes. Alright, welcome to the Ardennes. A lot of forests. Let's get on with practice and check in after that. Linda Lorenz, Vanska, and Becker are all in where there should be. Holgerson's a little bit far behind in practice for the Steinman's pace. Maybe she's a little shaken up with that crash. And we got Light and Eckertson right around where we normally are. So we'll see how we can do in qualifying. So it looks like it's gonna curtail at the end of the session here. We're gonna risk it. Alright, we got good, cold, perfect, good. Let's see what we can do on this first flying lap, and probably only flying lap of this weekend. I'm not like pessimistic or anything about our chances here. I saw the fastest sector 1 and I was like, ooh. But we are 1/10 down on first. So that's not terrible. A couple people did not do it. So it was wet, dry, wet, dry. A couple people did not go back out. So I think we're pretty safe here. I think we're both going to make it into Q2. You know, barring disaster here. What a strange decision. 10th and 12th. And Lippinen is going to kick us down to 11th, 13th. Yep. So 11th and 13th, so we're both in Q2. First time in a while. Eliminated from Q1 is Becker. Wow. Scuderia and Rossini didn't send him out again. Bergman, Alcatani, Zhao Zhang, and Linda Lorenz, the championship leader. Wow. They really didn't think that they needed to go back out. What a kerfuffle. We have a good shot at making Q3 with the names that are on this list right now. So let's get on. Perfect, 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 good. Let's try to beat this rain, because it might be lasting the whole session. Looks like it might clear up at the end, but no guarantee. Let's just try to get it cleared 2 sectors and then hopefully make it a decent overall lap time, as the rain is already coming down, but it's very light right now. Whereas no one else, or I guess Krantz is the only one on, and Holgersen are on a lap. But again, they're far off us. So we got a clear sector 1, and then we got like halfway through a sector 2, and now we're finishing off the straight, which shouldn't be super terrible in the wet. Alright. But looks like it's going to be dry at the end of the session here. As you can see, I decided not to go for a second run, and we still made it into Q3. So, we're in the top 10, guys. Don't know how. So eliminated is Ribeiro, Flores, Hume. Wow, Van Dort. They really kind of made the most of it. And Vanska is eliminated, which that leaves Holgersen as the only championship really running car in the top 10. This is going to be a very interesting weekend. Oh boy, we messed up. Overheated, perfect. We'll see how we do in our one and only attempt. Completely dry Q3. Our pace is going to be absolutely exposed here. Let's see how our drivers do. Every single time it gets me. That fastest lap sector, I'm like, oh no, it's us. But we're only a 10th off first with light. That is not a bad first sector at all. Right to the middle sector. As light is down 7/10, it's looking like a 9/10 start anyways. Oh, light does get 7th. So we are starting up in our highest grid position as far as I can remember. At least with on average with both cars, I should say. So our first Q3, double Q3 appearance, and we should have free tire choice as well. So yeah, Mir Holgersen does capture pole, but not by a massive margin over Rick de Graaf. And then yeah, Light and Eckertsen are not 7th and 10th, and Vanska is 11th. Followed by Linda Lorenz and Becker in last. So this should be an interesting weekend. Let's get on with the race. So it's going to be another wet, dry race, it looks like. So we're going to do the pit stops, bonuses as well. Full fuel, intermediates, and full attack. Everyone on intermediates, no crazy strategies here today, and let's see how we can do. And the race is on. Terrible start from both our drivers, but it's kind of similar to the starts of the drivers around them. Eckertsen does go down a position here. Light is looking to get around Vidal, and Surikov is right ahead. I'm sure that Linda Lorenz and all those drivers are going to be searching for a way by, as that's Vanska going wide, trying to avoid an incident. So we got equal tires. Great equalizer of rain. So we got to make these tires last until we can switch them off, which looks like they should last. I'm going to go down to push high, and we're going to use up some charge on the way up the hill. Turn it on to 4x. As Vidal does get back by us, but Light's not giving it up easy. Lorenz is already up past us. We are shedding positions left, right, and center. That was to be expected with where we are starting. It's going to be all about catching that crossover point. I think everyone's going to make it, though. Both the Scuderia Rossinis are just holding us up and getting in our way. They need to get a move on. This would be disaster for us in the championship. This change-up of order is completely changing the championship for us. Alright, we need to turn down the tires here. That heat should last us the rest of the stint, so... Nicholson is sitting back there. Tire wear is looking pretty good. Just don't have the engine power on the straights to keep these cars behind. Edging closer and closer to the halfway point. We're gonna go on to probably super softs, light at least. But softs could definitely get us to the end. We just get up on the back of them and she doesn't make a move. I guess her overtaking isn't great. Lorenz, under investigation, looks like she got away with it. Don't know what she did. Here we go. Good release off the corner. Can we go down the inside of Inseric? We do not. Oops. Okay. Gonna pit. 13 laps remaining. Sauce. Add 5 laps in. And then Eckertson's going to come in for softs. Put another 5 laps of fuel in. Looks like Light comes out in 7th. Fantastic work from the crew. Yeah, we accidentally left Eggertson out to dry there. But I don't know if she could have made it on the current strategy. Everyone's on softs, no one went for the super softs. We'll see if anyone can't make it to the end. It looks like, again, there's just a little bit of rain at the end here. Just Vanska got sent to the back. Lorenz retired. Interesting. Lipinen just crashed as well. It's been a bad couple races for Lorenz. Yeah, Vanska's right behind her in the championship. It's really heating up, and Holgersen is coming back as well. We're thankfully getting some points right now. So we would be just 8 points behind Chariot. But yeah, we just need to keep pushing. And hope the other drivers use up their tires more than us, and we get a couple positions at the end here. See if anyone has to pit. We could get a shock win here. Well, probably not with the Holgersen's pace. 27 seconds ahead of us. Let's get some heat in these tires. We do need to turn down her engine though. Eggertson. Light is building out a nice little gap here. Yeah, we would just barely pop up into 6th here. We'll have to see if anyone's going to pit. It looks like almost everyone's going to pit. It's just whether or not it'll matter for us, because they have such a lead. Or if they have pace after they pit. Burn off some of this fuel again. Yep. Here comes the pits. I think everyone ahead's going to pit, but I don't think it's going to matter for Becker and Holgersen. And here comes the rain. I wonder if anyone's going to chuck on tires. Up into 5th and 11th. See if DeGraff, Vanska, or Becker pit. I don't know. Again, I don't know if that's going to really matter for us. None of them do. It's the final lap. Anyone ahead? Nope. No one ahead. Let's go ahead and get... Yeah, we would be closing the gap to Chariot as of now. Come on. So close to an extra point. Just outside the points, but Light does secure us a P5. That is a fantastic day at the office. Looks like Light and Eggertson stay where they are. There was a time penalty on Jans Bergman, and also retired a fire. I missed the pit fire, but she also had a 20-second penalty. I wonder if she's going to be injured. Oh no. So Radovanska comes in 4 points there, as Esme Light goes shooting into 9th place, and Eggertson still just at 4 points. Just going to have to do better if we're going to be a threat in the constructors for sure. And yeah, we were 40 of 49. McNeil's a little bit too far off, but I think anyone in this little group of 4 could really just have a lucky result and break away from the pack. So 5th is definitely our maximum right now. We came 4th. As my light does increase, nothing increases. Do we get? I think we got fitness, yeah. So Eggertson is improving massively still. We just got to get a new reserve driver, really. But Eggertson's actually almost surpassed Light. So Eggertson might be the driver of the future at this point. I don't know what's taking so long for Light to kind of get up to speed. But yeah, Eggertson is just improving across the board. I guess that's the thing. There's a couple 20s here that don't improve. That's where a lot of her stars come from. And the others just aren't going quick enough. But yeah, I think Eggertson might be the better average driver. But we got another driver coming in most likely next season. We'll see. But either way, we're going to lose Light the following season. Let's take a look at the mail before we say goodbye for today. So, Beckerizations, sure. Again, too old. Traumatized. Okay, so 6 weeks. So no injury, but she is a little traumatized. That makes sense. And that is all the mail. So we're still building staff center, and we got performance improvements left. But next time out, we got Phoenix GP, which is, I guess, my home track, but no one on the teams. I don't think... Actually, I think our owner is American. Yeah, our owner is American. But everyone else is of different origins. So, yeah, we're still making our way up. I feel like this is the first true season of Minardi Challenge with being in the WMC. Not too much longer, and hopefully we will be able to win the WMC. But we're just trying to capture 5th this season, and then hopefully get a jump start next season on the car. But as always, thanks so very much for watching.